matchup. Going bigger on Wembanyama with Isaiah Hartenstein.
Deep three to get it going from Vassell is off. And the rebound for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren looking to get going early in this one. Same with SGA. Blue Dort struggled game one. To a good start in game two.
And Mike, remember in game one, what was it, about 3 minutes before this crowd sat down? Nice start here early on here for the Thunder.
They usually sit after the first basket. Many still on their feet. Hartenstein fouls Wembanyama, who saw that. A lot of work. A couple of years ago, Jamal got to spend some time working with Wemby. We'll detail that as we go through the night. Vassell misses his second shot. Thunder back the other way. Jalen Williams, that hamstring injury, came out of game one none the worse for wear. Dort, foul.
Alrighty, gentlemen, you're seeing from the Thunder.
One of the two Canadian starters, SGA the other one. Dort, 7th year out of Arizona State.
Chet Holmgren here in case Dort misses here.
His free throws attempt 3 and 4 on this postseason for Dort. He's made 2 of the 4. Castle inside. Swinging around Champagny. And drive and attack. They'll get the foul on Dort.
All the way to the cup to get fouled.
Knocks down the first, free in that opener.
And it's usually on the opposite side, and that was nice to see from Champagny. 11 of the 12 shots in the first game were from 3. Attacking the basket.
Thunder early by 1. Dort's got the 3, Champagny the 2. Vassell pressing the defense on Williams. Lob to Holmgren inside. Sees Wemby, doesn't go to the goal. Clock at 5. SGA contested shot. Knocked it down.
That is a tough bucket there. Not only did he have to kind of shoot over Wemby. Nice response here. Get the ball up quickly. Not allowing this Thunder team to set their defense.
But an nth-degree defensive bust there as Vassell was wide open. Williams. After missing 6 games, he took 25 shots and played 37 minutes in game 1. Wemby the screen, Wemby the 3. Knocked it down.
And the Spurs are bringing Wemby up higher in the pick and rolls, allowing the guard to get the space he needs to make the read.
And his second 3 of the series, not as dramatic as the first one. It's a 31-plus footer that he knocked down
to get to the basket.
Well, he'll hang with Hartenstein, who's guarding him on the other end. Gilgeous-Alexander works for space. Getting going early. SGA, a couple of field goals.
What I like about it is Jamal, quick decisions, right? This is what he's going to have to do, not allow the Spurs to settle in.
Harper and Dort battle, and Harper, who's had so many different, unique finishes right at the rim.
I have not seen many guys attack Lou Dort that way. That's a rookie, folks, playing like a vet.
Williams across the lane. Contact and a foul.
That's on Wemby. On the floor here with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, interesting move there as he does pick up number 2. Switches on Castle here. Wembanyama inside. Harper turned away by Holmgren, and Vassell, tough shot. Chet's long arm there to get in the way. Hartenstein the board for the Thunder. OKC is open 4-4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander hit 2 of them. Hartenstein keeping it alive with 10 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander weaves, sees 3. Holmgren free, didn't take the 3. Went inside. Off in time, no. Too slow. Shot clock violation.
And you see an early adjustment already. SGA is getting the ball up early, letting guys flatten out the defense and try to make something happen.
Double screen at the top. Got Harper headed to the basket. Champagny now takes the pass. Vassell, keep trying.
He's going to get so many of those opportunities in this series, Devin Vassell.
He's taken 5 of their 7 shots so far here tonight. Williams thought he was fouled by Champagny. They say a piece of the ball. Wembanyama to attack J-Dub. SGA took it away. San Antonio back as they did so well in game 1. Hartenstein joins the play. His patented shovel.
A lot of those turnovers weren't live ball like the one we just saw. That's what hurt them.
Castle went to attack the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander the foul. That was the 13th foul on the Thunder. Castle to the... And Alex Caruso, often one of the best games of his pro basketball career, had 31 in game 1. Really kept the Thunder in it in the first quarter when they were scuffling.
He sure did. This is where SGA has to be more aggressive. No Wemby on the court. He has a nice rhythm going. Look for him to stay in pick and roll and stay in action.
Clock at 8. Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort, who attacks. And it's Williams for 3.
But why is that 3 there? That's the 3rd time Lou Dort has gotten 2 feet in the lane.
No Wemby going in there. Taken away by J-Dub with Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Vassell. Can't finish. Harper back the other way, the Spurs. Castle out of the corner. Keldon Johnson's got space. Number 3. Missed the 3. Castle inside. Can't finish. Fights to get it back. And is fouled.
A lot of those turnovers weren't live ball like the one we just saw. That's what hurt them.
Castle went to attack the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander the foul. That was the 13th foul on the Thunder. Castle to the... And Alex Caruso, often one of the best games of his pro basketball career, had 31 in game 1. Really kept the Thunder in it in the first quarter when they were scuffling.
He sure did. This is where SGA has to be more aggressive. No Wemby on the court. He has a nice rhythm going. Look for him to stay in pick and roll and stay in action.
Clock at 8. Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort, who attacks. And it's Williams for 3.
But why is that 3 there? That's the 3rd time Lou Dort has gotten 2 feet in the lane.
No Wemby going in there. Taken away by J-Dub with Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Vassell. Can't finish. Harper back the other way, the Spurs. Castle out of the corner. Keldon Johnson's got space. Number 3. Missed the 3. Castle inside. Can't finish. Fights to get it back. And is fouled.